What is going on, guys? Custody here, back with another CLOVERPIT gameplay. If you like the content, consider dropping a like, maybe even a comment saying "Flaming Hot Cheetos," saying this specifically off script for you, sir, and to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm sure you noticed that I didn't say custody TCG in the beginning like I normally do. So for those returning viewers, I've decided to fully brand just to saying custody and be dedicated just to roguelike gameplay content. So I'm no longer going to be doing any more trading card content on this channel. We may down the line make that something available for channel members who just want to see stuff other than gaming. So what I want to do today is a self-imposed challenge. We are going to take the first love memory card and we are going to see if it is possible for us to get 16 charm spaces. So my thought process here is for the rest of the round, phone abilities will trigger one more time. So if we have a Baphomet, a Megaphone, and this memory card's ability, then in essence we should net an extra charm space. So let's see if that's the case. I'm not sure. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think anybody has really done it, or if they have done it, I just haven't seen it. So I think what I'm gonna do here is go for 2 tickets and then snag the Clover voucher. I have no charms, so my scoring is gonna be kind of stinky, but you know, it is what it is. We're not gonna complain. And I also have been seeing comments that you guys want to see the longer videos. So I plan to do a high score run where I beat my previous high score, which was like 30,000. So we may do a recording session one day where I just knock out that and do some shenanigans and upload a pretty long video. So we'll definitely have some long videos here in the future. All right, so our respins didn't look too great, but we do have the fortune teller to help us scale up our patterns a bit, which should help for scoring a little bit. That is if we can get any symbols to line up here. Well, there we go. There's some diamonds. Now we really need some sort of luck in the shop, so we might have to aggressively reroll here. I'm not going to deposit anything just yet. I'm going to see if we can find something to help us with scoring. Only one pattern shows during a spin. Transform it to the most valuable symbol. That might have to do. We're going to top off our coins here. So basically, if we only get one pattern, it'll at least be 7s. So we should make enough money to get out of here, especially with us scaling up our vertical and horizontal patterns. Okay. Give us something, game. There we go. Now we should be good now, for sure. We'll get some more early pattern scaling. Can't go wrong there. Oh no. Is this not enough? Okay, it's enough. Barely. Alright. Let's turn in. We're not going to have enough coins to do 7 spins. Alright, we know the phone ability is going to trigger. The shop is empty. Let's see anything helpful here. I'm probably going to throw you away. We'll equip Greedy King. Oh wow, Evil Deal right there in the beginning is fantastic. We'll grab Crystal Sphere, why not? So I'm gonna wait before we decide to make any phone decisions. I'm gonna go for a 2 ticket spin here. Well, actually it's technically 4 due to Naughty Deal. Or Evil Deal. Man, I'm confusing up all my charm names. So we only get 2 spins, but that's a nice little chunk of change now that we have the symbol and pattern multipliers doubled. So that makes our symbol patterns quite decent. Okay, so now let's start We don't really have any direction of what we're gonna do, so we're probably just gonna play it by ear and see what we find. Here's a free lost wallet and a ancient coin with interest on it. You guys know by now, if you've been watching my content, I absolutely love my ancient eye for ancient coin. And there's some luck as well, so we don't have any use for you. You only cost 1 ticket. We just grabbed you because you were convenient. No, you were free actually, so no harm, no foul. Ooh, nice. All right, let's go for 1 ticket. I'm going to try to maximize my time because I want to make a lot of money early to get some respins to kind of set us up so we can maximize on, you know, our phone abilities, since that's the whole point of this memory card. And if we can get really lucky and get a lot of money, then and find a megaphone and a... Actually, we don't have ways to produce tickets right now, so chances are we won't be able to get them. Which is sad, but we'll just have to wait until after we've transformed the phone into a white phone, which I plan on doing for this run. So that means we need to prioritize finding something that will help us generate a 666 as well. So put you away, pull you out, put you back out, and let's see if we can find anything helpful. You know, this bell pepper will be pretty good early, so I think I'm gonna grab that. What is this, our last round? Yeah, so let's make a little change and try not to forget about taking the telephone ability, because I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good about forgetting. So we need some ticket generation. Raging Capitalist is the best, unless we start dedicating towards a specific symbol. We'll have to see what comes first. Nice, got some tickets. I think we're gonna grab you. Abyssu. You give us a ticket, right? We're gonna throw you away. All right. So I know that was helping scale some of our symbol patterns, but we're just gonna throw you away. We got the Abyssu, so when we find the cardboard house, we're gonna be in good shape. Oh, wait, I forgot I had charm space. Oh boy. Here custody goes again. In a 6-6 build, I suppose Clovers isn't too bad, so let's focus on Clovers. We shouldn't do any respins because we don't have any tickets. And tickets are something we're gonna need to do. We're gonna need to find a 666 triggering item, or increasing our chances of 666. No tickets. I saw the clover. I'm ignoring it. Barathrum, we're probably gonna just work to try to get enough tickets for it, which shouldn't be hard. We'll store it in the drawer. We're gonna want to save it for once we get the white telephone. So if we go for the 2 ticket spin here, we can get 4 tickets, grab enough to snag it and put it in the drawer. I didn't top off my interest, but our score right now is pretty decent. Nice little clover jackpot. Okay. Prescription pills are something that we can get rid of pretty soon here, as odds are our luck is going to be decent enough that we're going to be rolling more than 1 symbol. Okay, so we grab you, put you in the drawer. We have 1 ticket. I'm going to spend it on this just to fill up the charm spot. I don't think we're at the point where this is a nuke run. I'm definitely going to want these tickets, so we'll hold off on the rerolls. I need to remember to check the phone and then ignore it. Oh yeah, that's right. We're looking for a cardboard house too. Okay. Let's go. All right. Our greedy king is starting to put in a little bit of work now that we've been or have a deadline complete. Nice little jackpot there from the bell pepper. 1776, nice. All right, not a 666. I was expecting it. Oh, maybe it's here this time. There we go. We really needed to hit that next round, just so we could get the red telephone again, but that means we have a chance of finding the white telephone here in a sec. So, or the white telephone text ability. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we don't even care about the white telephone anymore, actually. Okay. So we could skip this deadline to ensure that we don't get a item, or that we don't get a red text phone. But if we do that, we're not going to have any tickets to buy this unless we sell stuff. So let's minimize our spins then. Nice. Nice little jackpot. Another 1776er. All right, we dodged the 666. Nice. Okay. So the question, actually no, I was gonna ask a question, but I changed my mind. All right, I'm gonna throw you away. It's not likely we're gonna be using you much anymore. I'm just gonna grab you just to maximize the refill spaces in here. Is there anything else I want to get rid of? I suppose I could just throw you away to maximize, because we're gonna have to respin on the restocks. Fortune teller makes its way back around. What are you at? All right, so maybe I throw you away and we grab the fortune teller just for some more scaling. Because, yeah, scaling's good. All right, we pull you out. We end the round. Now we should see a white text telephone. Fantastic. So now what we need to do is generate some tickets. And why is there music playing in the background? You guys hear that? All right, I am gonna reset my game so that stops. 1 sec. Okay, we're back. I'm not sure why the end credits music started playing. I guess it thought I beat the game already or something. Okay, so what was our thought process at? So we need tickets to re-roll the telephone ability to see if we can find the charm space and then determine whether or not that it gives us, let's see, so essentially with the megaphone and the barythrum, we should generate 4 of the 4 charm spaces, right? So if we were, I don't know if it triggers again with the telephone or with the megaphone, but I believe that since the phone ability triggers 1 additional time, that we would net 5 charm spaces. So we're at 9 right now. So if we get 5, we should be at 14, which means that if we get our cardboard house in the Abyssu, then we should have 16. So I think that's only possible on this memory card. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. And I didn't research or look up any of this. So we're gonna have to find out. Let's just spend our 3 tickets here and see if we get lucky, and we don't. So we are going to have to find ways of generating some tickets. So let's do some respinning here and find a raging capitalist or a thimble. We're not gonna need money right now. So we're just gonna be spinning aggressively for some ticket generation. So there's our cardboard house. So let's go ahead and actually earn some tickets to get you. So we go, probably gonna have to go the least amount of spins to generate tickets. Nice little jackpot there. Nice. Okay. Let's do this because we're effectively not getting any monies by not topping off our interest. Let's grab you. We have enough tickets for a raging capitalist. So throw you away. And then, just so I don't get confused by these guys, let's just put them in the drawer for now. Okay. Why not? Tuba hat? I mean, it generates tickets, so hopefully we can get some from it. Oh, there's the thimble. Alright, let's earn some more tickets. We got 2 rounds left, and so let's see if we can get anything off the 7s. We'll go with the 2 ticket option here. And sure, why not? Let's just do that. A 666, huh? Took away a big 2K from us. Imagine if we had Thimble there. Oh man. Ooh, a diamonds jackpot. Nice. Okay. So we got a lot of money to work with here. We could buy the thimble. See if we can find any other ways of generating tickets. This would be quite scrumptious, but can't really afford it. So let's see if Thimble and 7 Hat can do something for us. Also 911, never forget. There we go. There's a Thimble ticket. Another 666. Taking away my respin money. There we go. Gave us a couple more tickets there, which is nice. Okay, there we go. This is exactly what we needed. Thank you, game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we got plenty of respins now. So let's see if we can prove our theory true. So if our theory is correct, we should end up with 16 charm spaces, which makes sense. I mean, it should work like that. So let's see. Don't make me go through all the tickets. Ay. And we did hit a 666 on that last round, so we may have to skip the next deadline, but I don't think we're, oh, excuse me, gotta clear my throat here. I don't think that, gosh, lost my train of thought. I don't think skipping deadlines is gonna be too helpful right now, so let's just go with the flow here, and we'll figure things out as we go. So this should be a red telephone, yeah. We want to stack up some money, maybe find a raging capitalist to get in there to increase our chances of getting more tickets across all symbols, since we're not necessarily dedicated to any in particular. And then soon we'll have to consider getting some scaling options online just to, you know, bring the reins in on this build. I just skipped the Clover photograph, but that's fine. It's not really 100% necessary right now. I'm gonna spend my tickets on the free respins here, because if we see a raging capitalist in the store, we can just grab it with picking the 3-spin option. But there's a Clover voucher, so we're gonna maximize our chance of hitting tickets by doing the 7-spin option. Man, getting kind of unlucky here. But so is the fate of a gambler. For the algorithm, video game gambling YouTube. Don't demonetize the video. Okay. And once again, I forgot to top off my interest. You know, typical custody. Okay. We got a nice chunk of tickets now. I'm gonna keep leaving these in the drawer just to increase our chances of finding helpful items. I think I can get rid of you. Gonna get the mushroom. Ah, there is my king. Everyone's favorite. And I'm gonna throw you away now. Gonna throw you away. And we'll see if we hit a 666 on the last deadline. If we do, then we won't take a phone ability, because I think that we can just stick with the red phone. Seeing white phone abilities is going to be best for us. Do we have charm space? We do. You're only a ticket. How much do you have left on you? So we're about to discard you, so we'll get you out of here. I think we'll grab the rotten pepper, and I know we just got you, but you're usually the first to go. And we're gonna pick up stained. We got the mushroom stain to help with the in-round scaling, which is pretty decent. Oh no. Just ended the round. Well, I mean, at least we'll see the white telephone abilities, and here we go. Increase charm space by 1 permanently. It's the first one in the shop, so if anything, we streamlined the grind. Okay. I'll throw you away. Throw you away. Put things in drawers. Alright, so the moment that we've all been waiting for, will we have 16 charms? Or 16 charm spaces. Okay, and then if I throw you away... Yes! Okay, we do get 16 charm spaces. That is pretty sweet. That's a cool discovery. So that actually might help me out down the line for some interesting ideas for some videos. So let me know if you have any ideas. Grab you, grab you. We have so much space. Oh, it's actually 17 spaces. So the megaphone actually did copy it twice. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't think that would happen, but it happened. Oh boy, this is exciting stuff. So we're handed here the possessed cell phone and the ritual bell. So if we really wanted to, we could pivot to a 666 build, but I feel like the only time I want to really dive into a 666 build is for long videos. So I plan on my days off to do a long recording session where we can, you know, sit down and spend a good amount of time doing a high score run, you know, maybe like a several hour video, but I'm sure you guys won't mind. So without the sacred phone, just the memory card itself, we got our own little Christmas tree going on here, which is pretty cool. So now let's start some scaling and have fun with how many charm spaces we have. This is awesome. So we're not caring too much about tickets anymore, as far as doing the less spins, because we should be generating enough tickets off of all of our ticket items, and as we continue to make clovers more common, it will also make our tickets more common as well. There's a little 666, and I see a lot of new players get really upset when they hit 666, but try to not let it get to you. Try to expect that it's going to happen, and then just plan around it. So the way you can plan around it is if you have scaling, you know, scaling charms like the abstract painting, stained, and the mushrooms. If you like get a 666 and just got a huge stack of coins and you lost it all, you have the scaling charm. So as long as you still have some spins left, just keep spinning and you're in good shape. So, you know, try to be patient with yourself and the game. Like, it does take time to learn, and you know, but it's worth it. It's a super fun game. So, stepping off my pedestal now, to explain what I just did. I got rid of the ancient coin because it's not really doing too much for us, and I picked up the fortune teller just to continue to scale our above and belows. I grabbed the crane here, or the CLOVERPIT, since we are starting to generate more tickets. And so what I'm looking for now is the lost wallet counterpart. So then we have our pattern and symbol multipliers start to increase as we stack tickets. And we may now consider grabbing process cell phone just to get the red text phone call to start doubling our tickets, because effectively with our memory card, we're basically going to be tripling our tickets with the megaphone, or quadrupling now that I found out that the megaphone also copies the memory card. So, you know, I could have probably figured all this out online, but I think the fun of these roguelike games is kind of experimenting and understanding things on your own. I think that it's more healthy for having a good game experience. We're not going to need the other luck item if we have the bell pepper with how much we're re-rolling. And now the question is do we skip or do we keep scaling? And you know what? This could turn into a long video. So how about we just go with the flow and make this a long one and see how it goes. I couldn't find a battery there. If there was one, I missed it. Nice. And that's why the Raging Capitalist is good. Because if you're not fully committed to one symbol, Raging Capitalist will cover other symbols as well. But if you are committed to one symbol, then, you know, it will stack with the thimble, for example, and we get a very high chance of seeing tickets. So our fortune teller has been doing a great job of scaling up our patterns, which is very important for scoring. And then we've been working with the Greedy King. The Greedy King's just been sitting here and slowly scaling up our symbol value as well, which is nice. So we have the crane and the wallet now. I think I want to do a few spins to see if we can find a recharge. That's also pretty good. It's a little expensive, but we can use you in the future here. Batteries? Any batteries in the chat? Not today. I'm just gonna end the round here. We don't necessarily have to maximize that deadline. We're still trying to get some stuff online. So that Virago, I am going to keep in the drawer. Let's check our fortune teller, what it's at. So it has 20% left. So when this gets down to like 5% left, we can utilize the Virago here to delete it and then bring it back with a full charge. Oh yes, I forgot we unlocked the 6th telephone, or the evil 666 this deadline. So regardless, we get the red telephone, which is nice. So I'm depositing here, topping off my money, because when I double my coins, I'm going to lose some money. Or when I double my tickets, I'm going to lose my money. There we go. So we should get a total of 6 triggers of doubling my tickets here, if my math is correct. Let's see. Very nice, very nice. So we got our tickets up. So now tickets are no longer an econ issue. We are going to have to do 1 spin here, so, and watch, there's gonna be a 666, no. It's all good though, because we topped off our ATM, so our interest will give us enough to do max spins. Let's go ahead and do a respin here, and we're gonna spend the 2 tickets, recharge these guys, and before we make any other decisions, let's see how we're looking. Okay, you see that 1 symbol trigger? That's thanks to the CLOVERPIT in the wallet and our fortune teller. And Vine Soup also putting in work. Scaling charms are just disgusting, as you guys can see. Alright. I know I'm gonna forget, so every once in a while I'm gonna check on this. You know, for the sake of not having to worry. I just realized I didn't have all my charms equipped. Let's just do this now. Let's get rid of you. We'll toss you. And we have an extra charm space. We can also get rid of the 7's hat. Oh, that was our extra charm space. Okay. We can definitely get rid of this. We're not too concerned about generating tickets anymore. We've got that on lock. That's pretty good. What's our Raging Capitalist at? We're almost at the 25% chance. Sure, why not? Dung Beetle's a good time. I think I want to buy that Virago and just save it for Fortune Teller. And then I'm going to do some more re-rolling until we can get another battery recharge, which would be nice. Abisu, I don't need you right now. There's a battery. Cool. Alright, let's jump in. So the reason why I'm doing this last round is in hopes of just hitting the natural 666 to get the red telephone ability again. Not too bad, not too bad. The electric meter would be nice to find, just because on red telephone builds, you either need to find a battery to recharge your charms, or you have to re-roll to recharge them, whereas with the white telephone, you can just decrease all your charges to 1 with a, you know, Berthram Megaphone picking the decreased charge option. Not too bad. I'm so wealthy that we were gonna look for that. I know I passed the process cell phone, but this isn't a dedicated ticket build, right? This was more of a theory craft episode, but it doesn't mean we're not gonna go for some high scores and some shenanigans here. Alright, so let's look for Clover's Manifest more often, because we're leaning kind of heavy into Clover's. We're gonna have to juggle around our charms. Goodbye, shiny choo-choo train. So what we'll do, doesn't matter what we deposit right now. So you're in, gotta remember where everything is placed. Put you in the drawer. There we go. Now, since we're fat on tickets here, we can afford to do a little bit of spinning, and there's what we're looking for. So we get nice little copying, and without the photograph being triggered, we have 59% chance right now. So not too bad, not too bad. You might become expendable soon, but respins are still pretty cheap. I think we're gonna keep the battery on deck just for the instant recharge. Let's go ahead and pull our mushrooms back out, not make the same mistake we made on one of the previous deadlines. I think I forgot to top off my interest, but I'm sure, as you guys can imagine, I am not having a money shortage issue. Nice, nice. Oh yeah. Number go up equal dopamine chemicals released in the brain. Ooh, one shy of the jackpot. And mushroom, vine soup, and stained just go together so well, as well as abstract painting. Okie dokie. Recharge everything. Let's do a search, shall we? Find a replacement for the pepper. AA batteries. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. AA batteries is pretty good because we're going to be seeing clovers enough where we can get multiple jar and clover triggers off in the same round, unless our battery ends up on a non-scoring clover like that. There we go, now we're talking. Some more batteries. Get some more re-triggers on the way out. Now that I think about it, our fortune teller is probably close to its way out as well. Take a look over at our pattern multipliers. Yeah, they're still slowly but surely climbing up here. Okay, what is our fortune teller at? 10%. Just so I can think about it less. Why am I putting you in the drawer? Evil deal in the drawer. Pull out our Virago. Throw you away. We get some dung beetle value out of it too. Can't go wrong, can't go wrong. Nuke button has made an appearance. Alright, what would we rotate out of here? I think I can let go of Greedy King. We'll let you go. I think now is the appropriate time to take the Holy Nuke. Okay. Another Barathrum, which is nice. keep you on deck. Alright, so we want to hit a 666 this round. It's fine if we lose all of our money, because we're going to lose it anyway if we're going to double our tickets. Batteries, we love batteries. Very nice. Keep it going. Couple more spins left. Last spin here. I decided to save the nuke button just because we only had the clovers active and it was the last round of the deadline, so it just makes sense not to use it here. Okay, we didn't see a 666, so that's kind of a drag, but what can you do? Put you guys away. We will prep for the white telephone ability here. Oh, might help if I put you away too. There we go. There's the key. Alright, let's look for some more clovers. There we go. Put you away. Very nice. So, let's take a look over here. 69. Nice. You love to see it, honestly. So you go away. Your dung beetle is just maxing right now. Okay. So I am going to see if I can find a process cell phone just because I want to double my tickets one more time at least. And Barithram makes his gracious return. I feel like we've been getting spooned Barithrams this run. There's some where I like spend all of my resources looking for it, and then this run is just handing it to us. I'm gonna leave the nuke in the drawer for now, just in case I find what I'm looking for here. Free tickets, why not? Okay. You know, for a second there, I'll be honest with you guys, I forgot what I was looking for.
Let's go.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's get those tickets printing. Oh, I was looking for a process cell phone. That's what I was looking for. We don't need it to the last round of the deadline anyway, so we'll search for it after this round. Okay, is this a 666? Close. Close, but no cigar. Not bad. We're making them big dollars. There's another battery. I could pick up an electrician just to increase my chances of hitting the batteries, but I don't know what I want to get rid of right now, honestly. Until we get our clovers high enough to the point where we're getting them very consistently, I'm still going to keep the scratch and sniff around. Just give it to us already, game. I'm waiting for you to take away all my coins. punish me for stacking up all this money. Punish me, game, please. Teach me a lesson. Alright. On the search for our process cell phone. And I'm not even looking at the cost of the respins, because that's just how goated on the sticks we are. Pick up the battery. I'm kind of superstitious. I don't like to go past 10 rolls on the cigarettes. I don't know why, but I think it just starts to get too expensive too quickly. Pattern multiplier increase, 666 chance increase. That's actually, in essence, it's a 3% increase because of Evil Deal. But I think I would prefer the process cell phone just because I get to choose when it's triggered, and I'm always going to be triggering it at the beginning of the round, so I don't lose coins. But I believe with the red 666 ability that it doesn't matter. I think you still lose all your monies, but I could be wrong. We'll find out here because I'm gonna test it out next round. This is why I think it's fun to not look things up and figure out how everything works, because learning on your own provides a very unique experience. I know, and I understand like wanting to be good at something like as quickly as possible, but learning will make you more effective than, you know, reading other people's experiences, right? That's just my philosophy. Also makes you enjoy a video game a little bit more. If you get spoiled everything, it's like, what's exciting then about it? Got a nice little amount of recharges there, so we can get the poop jar off again and make clovers more common again. Clovers are at 81%. So the more common they are, the more often we are going to be able to re-trigger the jar and the clovers. So we should be able to get another re-trigger in here. Now, having the processed cell phone out at the end of this next round could punish us because of we won't really be able to use the red button unless we want to lose our money. And what we might do this next round is I'll put away the nuke and pull out the processed cell phone. I could re-roll to look for a recharge on these guys. We definitely need an electricity meter. That will make things kind of convenient for if we don't hit batteries consistently and don't get everything recharged before the next round. Ah, yes. You know, the round or the run is getting exciting when the re-trigger audio just breaks. I just made a whole explanation on why I'm not gonna press the red button, but you know, you see shiny thing, you gotta press it. So my brain, while I'm trying to do commentary, and I just like, yeah, let's press the shiny thing. I'm always so worried about being efficient, but I mean, this is a casual roguelike game. Like, it doesn't matter. We're just having a good time, just chatting. So do I want to grab a battery? Yes, because our guys are not charged. Perfect. Made it cheap. Okay, so we have one round left. We are going to put away the nuke and then pull out the processed cell phone. I believe that's what we decided on. So, shall we? So let's see if we lose all our money here. I think because it's the first red 666, I'm pretty sure I do. But it would be nice if we didn't. Yeah, there it goes. Not too concerning though. As you can see, we're making money back quite nicely. And we need to remember here that to not press the red button because it will trigger our process cell phone. We just mostly wanted to double our tickets again one more time. This isn't necessarily a ticket-focused run, but it will help for our scoring for a little bit. I almost went down to press it. I stopped myself. Nice. Nice little jackpot. Get some fortune teller value off of this because we'll get some jackpot scaling as well. I think that would have been a funny way to end the round. Just drain me of my coins. Okay. So we should see the red phone ability again. How are we looking on charm, or drawer space rather? You have 1 round left, so I'm just gonna discard you and get dung beetle value as well as get the ticket off of you since you're just discarded. Then that makes pulling you guys out pretty simple. We'll deposit. Now let's get some tickets and then skip a couple deadlines. I think that's the game plan. We will have to do a spin to make some money, so maybe what we do, not like it's going to be an issue, but you know, let's get our interest. Okay, so we're staged correctly, right? I'm paranoid. All right, Megaphone Barathrum out. Double your Clover tickets. And this should be pretty chunky too. Nice little stack there. So 200,000, 260,000. Nice little chunk of change. Get out of here, disc. Get out of here. Ooh, and we get a fresh fortune teller. The game is just so generous. Like, how generous of you. Okay. Actually, no, we're gonna put the nuke away. We're gonna leave the megaphone out. Skip a couple deadlines. Make Clovers more common. And, you know, we'll do a little bit of scoring. Oh, wait. Jeez. I pulled the nuke out because I have 0 coins. Come on, Custody. How many mistakes this video? Jeez. Sheesh. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna press the button. Oh, yeah. Nice. So, like, our ticket increase just made, like, our 3 and 4 pattern scores, like, E14. We've been scaling quite nicely. Okay, so now we can put the nuke away. Do we be greedy and search for a Barathrum? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. We're already getting a buff from the holographic card. And look at that. Making the search easy for us. What are we at? 73%? As DJ Khaled would say, another one. And check this out over here. Our multipliers are looking a little juiced. There's more often. 75%. Best believe we're cashing in. Another one. Give it to us, game. There we go. Looking at the wrong board, 78%. Okay. I think that's enough to keep things interesting. Big coin. Gotta leave you around. Put you back in. actually no. We throw you away because we're pulling out the nuke. And we can probably throw you away too. We've decided that we're done doubling our tickets. Okay. So let's see how we're looking. Music to my ears. Seeing all the scaling charms doing their thing. Get enough recharges, which means more re-triggers, more clovers. Doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, those fortune tellers have been putting in absolute work for us. Number go up, pattern go up, symbol go up, tick go up, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So I think that after discovering this, this means that technically the max charm space, or the max charms you can have out on the table would be 27, right? Because there's 10 sacred charms. So I think that I might have to try that in the next video and see if I can get, or not the next video, but as a video idea, try to get to 27 out of 17 charms. It'd be pretty cool to be like the first person to do that, but you know, I gave you guys a content idea, so if you want to snag it from under me, you know, go for it. Or if somebody's already done it, then I'm just completely oblivious. Number go up. Brr, 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 brr. Okie dokie. So, it is a work night for me. I could keep this run going for quite a long time, but I should probably make some dinner and get ready for the long work day ahead tomorrow. And I'll probably be waking up tomorrow to record another video. I've been trying to record 2 videos a day, and it's actually been working out. I wake up early, record one, get home from work, record one. So I'm starting to schedule things out in advance. So hopefully I can keep that sort of trend going, and then I can just have a whole bunch of content on deck ready to go. I'm working on editing a lot of shorts too as well. So I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for helping me on my YouTube journey, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.